so we're making eggnog bread pudding.
Oh yes.
And before you go, it's going to be gross. It's going to be fabulous.
Oh no, people are gonna love it.
This is going to be really good.
Wait, so for a Jew, just wondering, do you guys, is eggnog like the drink for Christmas? I mean, everybody just gets sloshed on eggnog?
No, there's no booze in it unless you put rum.
Oh,
or
I
bourbon
thought it
whiskey.
came
No,
with
no, no.
booze.
It's just like a sweet milk kind of thing.
Got it.
Okay, so here's what I do to make life easy. I start with a loaf of raisin bread because some people like, and me, I like raisins in this.
I love it.
I buy the loaf already done, so I don't have to do that. I don't really like the ends, and then it's just a matter of simply doing this.
With that
Cutting
nice
it up
serrated
into
knife.
serrated knife, thank you, which you want to use because serrated knife is perfect for stuff like this.
You know what? Maybe we should go over those 3 knives that everybody needs.
Max and I just did so, okay, never mind. Don't worry about that right now. But see, all you're doing is cutting these guys into just little biteable cubes, right? I think it's going to take about a half an hour in the oven. So we'll just get it in the oven right now and we're going to be fine.
And what's the official name of this recipe?
This is, we're calling this eggnog bread pudding. It's sort of like the bread pudding recipe that's on my website, except we're making it with eggnog and not milk, not a combo of milk and half and half.
Have we made bread pudding on the show before?
No.
No, we have not.
So look it, I've got 3 eggs in here. Just beat these guys.
Hey, just in case anybody was wondering, you can go to facebook.com/SamTheCookingGuy and interact with the whole crew.
We'll
Go
answer
there,
your
do
questions.
that. That's what we do. And we're also going to be giving away 2 more We All gift baskets tonight.
Nice.
So you better be paying attention because last night we basically just gave it to the people who asked us on Facebook. So get those fingers ready because that might be the same thing happening tonight.
No, we have to come up with something else. Okay, so 3 cups of eggnog, 3 eggs. I'm going to use about a half a cup of sugar that I'm going to totally just guesstimate.
Does seem like a lot every time you do that.
I know, it looks crazy, doesn't it? But I knew how much was in this thing approximately.
Oh,
so
really?
That's that. I'm going to mix this. This goes together pretty fast. Okay, this. Now the bread will go in. Bread goes in. The other thing that I like to add is I like to add some pecans. Pecans are very, very Christmas time. So these are just a bunch of pecan pieces. And then there's always the question of whether you put chocolate in it or not. And I'm not a huge chocolate fan, but I know people like it. So I throw some semi-sweet in there. And now this just gets mixed. You want all of the bread to get covered in this eggnog mixture.
Oh, wow.
I can tell you this, it smells great. Wait till you see how we're going to finish it.
Is that cinnamony smell coming from the eggnog?
No, well, that's the eggnog, but I think it's nutmeg. I don't think it's
Oh, got it, yeah.
cinnamon exactly.
And nutmeg and cinnamon are similar, right? No?
You know what? They're used together very often. Okay, so this is a buttered, buttered 9x11, whatever you call these things. I probably could have used a smaller one, but I think it's going to be
Well,
okay.
thank God Lynn doesn't have to take a picture of that.
No, it
Because
looks.
that looks like ass. That's terrible looking.
I was gonna say snot. or
Really?
whatever.
Right.
Okay, so here's this. I have a 350 oven. I can't remember what the recipe is. So I'm going to check when I sit down, or maybe somebody can tell me.
Oh, wow, does it smell good.
It smells really good,
Yeah.
doesn't it?
Look at that.
And look,
Oh, my
there's the
goodness.
consistency you want, right? It's kind of soft inside. Let me think of what I want to serve this on. No, I'll use one of these guys. So check out what we're going to do. We're going to take some of this. Just enough chocolate, too. Oh, look. Oh, my God.
Ooh.
That's how it's supposed to be. So pudding is a bit of a misnomer because pudding is sort of like a super creamy soft thing, and it's not exactly that because it's got the bread in it and it's kind of like set up a little bit. But I'm going to only add 2 things to it. Let me do this right here by you, Maxie.
Nice. Or are you gonna add to it?
Here's what I'm gonna add. I'm gonna add a little caramel to it
Yeah.
because
Talking about.
I think that's gonna make it extra, like really luscious, and a little bit of powdered sugar.
Larry goes, yep, he may have to have those amputated now, but he won't need those fingers tomorrow when the world
There you go. Look at
ends.
that. If this doesn't say Christmas, because it certainly doesn't say Hanukkah, I'll tell you that much. Holy smokes. And it's going to be hot too, man. I do this for all of us.
Wow. Impressive.
Holy shit. Okay, please. Please will you make this? Oh my God. I think this is better than regular bread pudding. That little bit of extra, whatever the hell is an eggnog, and I don't know what the nog part is. I know there's eggs in their milk, but Look, you could add booze to it if you wanted. You know, you could take a little thimble of bourbon and drizzle that over the top if you wanted. I don't think it needs it. I think it's spectacular the way it is. This would be a great thing to take to somebody's house. But don't make it in advance, cook it in their oven.